Under the Lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Vulcans and the Warriors. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Zach Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan, please, Zach, what do you got?
This is a fun guy to watch pitch. Almost struck out 200 batters last season, so he does have swing and miss capabilities. But the thing I like, he commands the strike zone, he commands the running game. Just a real solid pitcher. Looking forward to him twirling it in this one.
Into the box now, Leury Garcia. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball.
First pitch, 7-10.
And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
The 0-1 pitch. Called strike 0-2. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call the pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Row. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Another 0-2 home. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. This one skied out toward right. Piscotty's on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after half an inning. Mike Foltynewicz, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
At the plate, Justin Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now a pitch on the way.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now that's popped up. Duda over to his right. 1 away. chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup. The key to success is scoring early, putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. One out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Santander will wait on it. And there's the second out of the inning.
Batting first, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball.
Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game one of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game two with a chance to set the tone in this series.
Count now a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Ball. No.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Joey Gallo would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First offering on its way. Joey Gallo is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Freeman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
The 2-0 on the way.
No.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Hit down the line at first, and this is going to be a foul ball. The 3-1 pitch.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Digging in, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
And the pitch. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
That misses 1-2.
We're playing 12. 1-2.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 9, Lucas Duda.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed power threat Lucas Duda. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder,
Anthony Santander, the next to bat. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Stepping in, Mike Moustakas. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Here it comes.
Ball. 1-0.
The 1-0. Fultonevich has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Hey.
2-1.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
The 2-1. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The catcher, Will Smith.
Into the box, Will Smith. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking here.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Renfroe will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Standing in, Kevin Kramer. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here it comes.
No, that's the ball.
Kramer is certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, he's a premium defender. It doesn't matter. Anything that's in his vicinity, right or left of him, 5 steps either way, is getting vacuumed up. So they trust this guy's glove in a premium spot no matter where he's playing.
The 1-1 home. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Bobby Dahlbeck, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Go back.
Now to the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set. Here it comes.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
And there's ball 1. The 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Stepping in now, Mike Fultonevich. Pitch popped up. Freeman in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The center fielder, number 28, Leori Garcia.
Striding in once again, Leori Garcia. He's set, and the pitch.
Hurry. No ball.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
0-1, here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Here's Starlin Castro. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 1-0.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Ready with the 1-1.
Ball. 2-1.
3rd inning, no score to this point. Lays off the breaking pitch, and it's 3 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
JT Realmuto would be next. Ready with the 3-1. Sharp ground ball to 3rd. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. At the plate, J.J. Bleday as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The center fielder, J.J.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
He's struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
The 1-0. 1-1 the count. Here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And the 2-1.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now. The 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
At the plate, Zach Wheeler. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Three and one.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1 pitch. Full count now. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
To the plate now, Justin Turner. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He popped out in his first trip. The 0-1 delivery. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1.
No strike.
2 out here and a runner at second. And this one's in the dirt, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Three and 0 now. Freddie Freeman would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Three balls, no strikes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here's the 3-1.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Skied into straightaway right. Renfroe is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. So digging in now, JT Realmuto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base running.
Now meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run. JT Realmuto with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Standing in now, Hunter Renfroe.
Right fielder.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
And he fouls this one off. Full count now, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
High in the air out to center field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number one.
The first baseman, number 9, Lucas Duda.
Here's Lucas Duda now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Now batting, the left fielder, Anthony.
So striding in, Anthony Santander. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and it's fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Kevin Kramer. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
Well, that curveball was really a hanger, and that's not a good sign. He's got to get back on track. He needs that release point to get out front and get the ball down in the zone.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
A runner on first with 2 away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. A run, a hit, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Vulcans are out in front 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Freddie Freeman reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And the pitch. Now here's the pitch. Hit softly down the line at first. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, the left fielder, Joey Gallo.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Real Muto gathers, and the throw to first is there to record the 2nd out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
That evens it up 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And that one got a piece of him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. From the stretch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So stepping in, Bobby Dahlbeck. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
The third baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Touchdown.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
2 balls and a strike. high and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 26, Mike Fultonevich.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Fultonevich, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
1-0 the count. Pitch on the way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Leori Garcia.
Ready for another shot now. Leori Garcia. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. The pitch.
Ball.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Liner toward right center. That gets down and the inning continues.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
So here's Starlin Castro. Oh, and this deflects right off him. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Now at the plate, Will Smith. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. This one's down to 3rd. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And that's the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, J.J. Bleday.
So striding forward now, J.J. Bleday. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield.
Now batting, the pitcher, Zach Wheeler.
Now at the plate, Zach Wheeler. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit to 3rd. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Into the box, JT Realmuto comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Manny D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
On its way is pitch number 75.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
So now to the plate, Hunter Renfroe. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. It's a fastball that misses.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
3-0 now. Lucas Duda is on deck. 1 out, nobody on. And a curious looking swing that time, as he likely had ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-1. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Base hit into right center.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
At the plate now, Lucas Duda, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
The 2-0 pitch.
No. 3-0.
Anthony Santander waits on deck. Three and 1.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 3-1. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Anthony Santander.
So coming to the plate, Anthony Santander. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher...
Not fooled there, as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as they move on top 4-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout, and that is going to be all for Zach Wheeler. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one. Paul Blackburn is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Blackburn.
Stepping in now, Kevin Kramer.
Number 44.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 3 runs already home here. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
At the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck.
The third base.
He swings and grounds it to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Runner at first following the error, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Mike Foltynewicz. First pitch on its way, and they will have him bunting with one away as he gets this one down to second for one. Relay to Freddie, double play, and that'll end the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Vulcans are out on top 5-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Justin Turner will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Standing in, Xander Bogaerts. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Ball. Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. 1 out and a runner on second base. Popped him up. Dahlbeck in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Here's Joey Gallo now, as he'll take a look at ball one. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. New inning set to get underway. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Leury Garcia. Last time through was a base hit. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Turner's got it, and the throw's offline as he tried to sweep it up that time, but came up with nothing but a glove full of dust. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it.
Well, as we take another look, you can see that's definitely a throwing error here. The ball bounces right off the infield grass. A nice effort to try and make the save, but it was a tough hop, and he can't bail his teammate out.
Into the box now, Starlin Castro. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. He's running on the ground to third. Gloved by Turner, and the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Stepping into the box, JT Realmuto. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Runner at second here with one man out. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll get in there safely.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And 2, here it is.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And he fouls this one off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Another full count pitch home. Hit to short. Bogarts has it. And that's the second out.
The first baseman, number 9, Lucas Duda.
Stepping up to the plate, Lucas Duda. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
No offer at that one. It's a called strike. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 2-2 one more time.
Full count. 3 balls.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, please.
But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. Rock City is out in front here, 6-0. Digging in once again, Mike Moustakas. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he rings up another one, make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Man, they've really had his numbers so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Got it.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Line to the right side, but foul. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Popped him up. Duda over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, catcher, Will Smith.
Ready once again, Will Smith. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
In now, J.J. Bleday. He got under one and popped out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. 2-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. He'll start us off in the 8th.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now a changeup misses here to begin the 8th. It's 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 2-0 on the way.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Turner is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 44.
Settling in now, Kevin Kramer. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
No balls and a strike to count. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
Striding into the box, Bobby Dahlbeck. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
To the plate now, Mike Foltynewicz. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here it comes, 1-0.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
He's ready now to pitch. Left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mark Sogard will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Foul tip into the catcher's glove at strike 1. Here's the pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Weak grounder back to the mound. And there's one down now.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Now in the box, Justin Turner. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here comes another 0-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Garcia is camped under this one. 2 gone.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Digging in now, Xander Bogaerts. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Liner towards second, and this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Obviously, as a pitcher, he wants to finish what he started. But when you have that pitch count north of 115 pitches, you have to be concerned about his health and the wear and tear on his arm. Might have to take him out of this one really soon.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here, as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. John Brebbia is out from the bullpen now, as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Brebbia.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Nick Goody comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Now at the plate, Leury Garcia. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
The center fielder, Leury Garcia.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box, Starlin Castro, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. 1 out, nobody on. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. JT Realmuto will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Digging in to try it again. JT Realmuto. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
No balls and 1 strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Back up the middle. Moustakas has it barehanded for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. First offering on its way.
No.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And he falls behind now, 2-0. And that's in there, 2-1. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Digging in, Mike Moustakas. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Brebbia was born in Massachusetts. He was selected in the 15th round during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Standing in now, Stephen Piscotty. Fouled away. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
In now, Will Smith, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Vulcans took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Mike Fultonevich earns his first win of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the home team, no runs, 4 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 men on